Hi folks, it's Otaku Gunso, and I am back again with the Best Waffles in the World 2.0. And yes, you are going to sit here and watch me struggle to get this waffle out of the waffle maker right now, using a spatula. With my right hand and holding the camera with my left hand. Bad idea, obviously I need two hands with this, or I could do better to use a plastic tool or something. But anyway, stay tuned folks. Yeah, so we're gonna get straight to the point with this glorious food processor right now because we live for that life. Next up, we're gonna go with the cashew milk because we love mixing that up as well. Then we got, of course, the coconut oil spray, which is nice and melted down for me. Then we have a nice ripe banana, which love those ripe bananas. Then we have the dry ingredients, which I'm just going to put on the side, but is basically glorified ground oatmeal, which is my preferred weapon of choice with these waffles and whatnot. And then next up we have two ground up pumpkins basically, and they were in the freezer and they were defrosting, and that's why I have them on a paper towel. And then next up is the star of the show, which is the Waffle Maker. Good old Waffle Maker. I literally have not had one since 2016, so this is going to be quite exciting. And then how fast is it going to go as well, because making pancakes can sometimes take the entire day, which is very much a lot to clean up at the end of the day. But anyway, so first we're going to go in and we're just going to kind of evenly distribute the oatmeal mixture with all the nice little seasonings. And wow, when I open up the bag, it smells so good. Like the way I season it, like it smells so good. And we're not gonna put the whole thing in, we're just gonna put in half because, you know, we're gonna mix it up and whatnot. And let's not spill anything. Oh my gosh, let's not spill anything. Be careful. Ooh, and next up we're gonna go in with the pumpkin mixture because, you know, pumpkins are all the rage this season, and I mean, you know, everybody always thinks like, oh, you know, use pumpkins, you know, use it for Halloween. It's like, no, you can cook with the pumpkins. Please cook with the pumpkins while they're still in season. It's like they're not really in season for that long, so please cook with your pumpkins. Treat your pumpkins very good. All right. Next up, we're going to go in with this lovely ripe banana right now, which is ripe and supple and ready for human consumption. Which, if you paid attention to my last upload, you probably saw where I referenced eating banana skins, which I'm going to show you how I do that right now by taking the skin off and putting it into the food processor. And usually when I eat banana skins with my breakfast, I usually just peel them and eat them raw and then just chop up the banana and put it in with my oatmeal. And that's usually just how I do it. But this time I probably should have cut them up a little, but the food processor is going to do that for me, so I don't really have to do that. But yeah, we're going to put the whole banana in, we're going to like put that in and put the rest of the pumpkin in, and then after that we're going to top off with the rest of the oatmeal mixture, which, as you can see, I'm basically coming at like full capacity at this point, which is funny because I think there's literally a fill to line that you go to where it's like you only fill it up to a certain point, and I just go past that line all the time, every single time I make waffles or pancakes or whatever. But I mean, it goes okay. I mean, it comes out pretty good, and I haven't had any problems. And like I said, once you put the liquid in and you start mixing that up, then it's really not even an issue. I mean, granted, it's literally going to be filled to the top, like full to capacity, like cannot take anything else. But I mean, hey, you know, it works out for the greater good. And yeah, like you just gotta kind of make sure to keep everything on the sides, like don't let it get in the middle on top of the, you know, where you stick the blade and everything. And yeah. Like, now I just have to find... Oh, no, I am still sweeping everything away from the middle into the sides. And then I have to find the magical plug to, stick into the wall so that way I can start grinding or start processing, or I don't even know what. Let me find this plug. Oh my gosh, where is this plug? I don't even know where it is. Come on, where's this plug? Oh, okay, it's over there. It's like I'm so dumb. I have so many plugs over there that I don't even know which one is which. It's like I got my NutriBullet, my food processor, I got my tea broiler, whatever. Now we're going to just hit it on low, and then we're just going to start to feed the liquids in slowly. And I'm going to assume that I probably use about half of this container of cashew milk, I'm going to say. Which, like, as you see, it starts to kind of mix up and whatnot, like, as you kind of feed the liquids in slowly. And that's generally the way that I do it now. And, it comes out great every single time. It literally comes out great every single time. I love it. You know, and we're just hitting it on low for the most part, and then we're gonna kind of switch to high for like 2 seconds maybe, because we really want to get those banana skins just ground up and just ground up into everything. Ground those pumpkins, ground those banana skins, ground everything. And then we're gonna kind of go back to low, of course, because, you know, you don't really need to leave it on high for that long, maybe about, I would say, 3 to 5 seconds at most. Like I said, this is a really, really powerful machine right here, so it treats me well, and it has been treating me well for the amount of time that I've been using it for, so yes. And yeah, you know, you just kind of, that's the way you do it. And like I said, thumbs up for that step is done. Gotta love that. Next up, we have the Waffle Maker, which is all warmed up and ready to go. Then we have the mixture, which is completely overflowed. Don't remind me, like I said, I know it does that. But it's gonna be okay. Like, it's literally going to be okay. And interesting thing about this waffle maker, I actually found this at Aldi's, which I really didn't expect, and I really wanted to get another waffle maker, but, you know, I just kind of waited for a while because, you know, I wanted to find one with fun shapes, and then I wanted to find, like, you know, different, like maybe a square one, like the old one that I used to have, or something like that, or the circle one that I used to have. But then this one just popped into my field of vision. It's like, oh my gosh, a double-sided waffle maker? Like, that's amazing. And as you can see, it's brand new, so, oh no, I just got that on the side. No, this is what I did not want to happen. Like, I used to overfill my waffle maker so much to the point where the stuff would literally be leaking out of the sides, and I don't want that to happen, which is why I'm being very, like, I'm being very careful with it, I guess you could say. Now we just spray the other side. Yes. I'm going to be very, how do I say? I wouldn't say generous, because that means I'm just, like, dumping everything in. But no, I'm, like, being really careful with it, you know? Because, don't want to overflow everything. But, so far, like I said, you know, it's a nice consistency, it's a nice color, and, you know, the thickness and whatnot is on point, and, yeah, I'm, like, just kind of going in there really slow and, taking it easy, and, you know, just keep going from there. And, the good thing with this waffle maker, or I think with most waffle makers, is that usually it only takes like 5 minutes because it cooks on both sides. So it's not like pancakes where you literally have to flip it and all. It's literally just 5 minutes, or just when you see less smoke. Because when you first put it in, there's a lot of smoke. But then after you don't see as much smoke, then you can usually assess that it's done at that point. So, oh gosh, I had some technical difficulties there. My camera fell over. So now I'm going to hold it with my left hand as I try to pick up the waffle with my right hand using the spatula. Which, luckily, that one did not cause me any problems. And as you can see, it looks just wonderful. Like, the shape, the consistency, the thickness. I mean, it's just looking wonderful. And now I don't know why this thing is not cooperating with me. I think I'm probably just a little bit brain dead because it did not do that the first time. But whatever. So the other side is done too. And this is actually the part that I took and put in the intro where I'm literally struggling to get it out with like I said, holding the camera with one hand and then holding the spatula and trying to get the waffle out with the other hand. It's like, I really wish that I had multiple hands for this, but I don't want to grow any extra appendages because that would just kind of be a nuisance. I mean, if I wanted to grow extra appendages, I could probably just like take a dip in the Hudson River or something and then I'll just grow them automatically. But that's like a joke and a story for another day. But yeah, this thing is obviously going to be very difficult for me. Gosh, I remember one waffle maker I had way back when, and it actually came with... Ah, this is frustrating! Ah! It's not working! Oh my gosh. One waffle maker I had years ago, it actually came with a plastic thing, which is a lot easier, and they actually recommend you use plastic to pick it up. Okay, I give up. I'm just going to like... Retake, we're going to do some video editing magic right now. Yes, we're going to just put it on the spatula, all ready to go, and then just put it on the plate and be done with it because I have no more patience left. But anyway, that was the Best Waffles in the World 2.0 featuring yours truly. Till next time, folks. Later!